Hey guys, uh, am I audible to everyone? Is it clear? So am I audible to everyone? So we can begin. Yep. So welcome everyone. First of all, uh, happy anniversary to everyone. It's a proud moment for all of us, and really I am happy. Honestly, didn't think that we would be this strong in a year's time. Year went really quickly, and hope everyone is doing fine during the COVID time right now. And so we can begin the today's show. So we have few things lined up. We have Dortmund guest from Dortmund would be joining us soon, and so just a thing in advance that maybe the audio would be clear, but video may give some problem when we they will join via Skype, and but you will be able to see and hear everything. So if anyone has any questions or anything which they want to ask or comments, just write their names and can then just post. So it would be helpful for me as well. I'll try my best to really put the questions to them and would be great. So I'm really happy. So many people have already joined and I am excited to really begin things. So talking about the journey, as everyone know, we started a year back, and it was really a decision which came when Ovo came to meet us in Delhi, and it was really a surreal moment to really meet someone at that time, and it was a classical screening as well, and it was really a something which I'll not forget personally that meeting Ovo at that time, and he said that why people are not really active at this time. So it really struck me that that let's start something, and I'm sure there are passionate fans. Ujjwal is online, so he can vouch for it. Actually, he was there at that time, and that he thought that something should be started at that time. So it began at that moment. Max was there in the screening. So Max came and I had a word with him, and that is from where we started. And it was really something which was in my mind that let's connect people from across India. So that was really a one thing and motivation which I had in mind. So we started with Kolkata, and then we took it to the south side and had Kerala, Chennai, and Bangalore with us. So it was really a great moment, and slowly started finding every one of you. So just that all of you really make the the club what it is right now, and really it's honor and a proud moment for me that we could really reach here personally. So let's start that. I think so. Everyone know that I had gone to Dortmund, and there is something which I think so. Everyone should know that when I had gone to Dortmund, we were handed over a box. So I think so. It's pretty big and heavy, but if everyone can see, it's a box which all of us deserve, and it is something which is really something which I really felt proud when guys from Dortmund gave me this. So it's actually a box which is showing that we are official now. So I'll unbox it for you. The things which are there. So there are a lot of things which are there in it. So firstly, it's a folder which has our card, Yellow Wall India, and after that So there are few letters which were given to which were given. It has a signature and a message from the CEO, that is Vatske, which is just thanking us and telling about the history of Dortmund. So that was there, and then the Holy Grail itself, the certification that we are official. So this honestly really felt really proud for me that that we have achieved something special here, that we have some recognition. The club recognizes it. The club has been really helpful in doing the support which they have given us. I think so. Guys in Bangalore, Chennai, Kolkata, and in Delhi as well know about it. That how uh, the support has been, how much they are putting in screening. Then we have the muffler, which is there. It has the club name as well as it's the official fan club, which is mentioned here. And then we have the flags. It also has, I think so, our name embedded on it, present there. Then there is a T-shirt which I have not opened, and I really want someone to take this. It is mentioned that I may not live in Dortmund, but my heart belongs to Schwarzgelben. So, I have, and then there is a beer mug. And then there are few booklets about Dortmund, like history of Dortmund, what all is there in that. So everything is mentioned in this. So yeah, so these are the things which are there. So it's really great moment that everyone has joined. I can see guys from Kerala as well have joined. So really happy about it. And yes, I am actually in talk with the guys in Dortmund about giving the scarves to everyone. So as you can see, this scarf, they usually do mass production. If we want, we can get that. I think so. It is possible, but due to the virus thing, it really got stopped in between the conversation and everything in that. But yeah, they do it once in a year, and so we can get the scarf as well as the t-shirts printed for everyone. So yeah, that would be pretty cool to have everyone imprinted in that. So definitely would be a great thing. So talking about the guys, all of you, I honestly really again want to thank every one of you for the support which you have given. There are a lot of good moments which we have, and definitely think so that we can achieve a lot of things together. And I've seen a lot of passion across people, and I've seen that people are very passionate about Dortmund as well as for the club which we have right now. It is because of all of you that we are able to achieve something like that. So really, it is a big thing. Yeah, I see Chelston is also there. So he really supported us at the beginning when Ovo was there, when he came. I think so first time Chelston was the guy who contacted me and told me about the event. So really hats off to him, his efforts, and the way he really contacted me, and that too at Twitter. He contacted me and told me about the event, and yeah, that is from where everything started. And yeah, so talking about everyone, all of you, so I came across a lot of lot of passionate people, and it was really something which really touched me. That people really came and went out of the way to help the club, not only the club as well as Dortmund in itself. The love for Dortmund, it is there. That is why we, I think so, are very unique in that sense, that we really go out all the way and really do a lot of things for the club. So I think so you all would have seen Vittel's video which is there, talking about what Dortmund, what really we have achieved in last 1 year, how many events we had, and everything really came across, and really kudos to him. And before that, I think so Aaron also made a great effort and made that poster for us. So that poster really talks about the unity which we have, despite being across from various regions. We are united, and there is a bond, and really it's a great moment for us, and definitely I think so. It's something to be proud of, and yeah. So talking about, yeah, coming back again to the people who have supported us, I think so. There are a lot of us who like work behind the scene, and many of us may not know. Like there are many who are actually keeping the group active, and I really think that it wouldn't have been possible because of you who came out for the events and who supported the club and in and out. And then there were few who really took efforts to do work, and really put their efforts in the social media side as well as in the events, organizing the event. Even this YouTube live is something which Utkarsh gave idea of. So I think so it's really due that we thank every one of them, and really it's something which is because of them we have been able to reach here. So I think so there is something there which we can show as an appreciation to every one of you. We have a video which tells about the history, and which tells about what we have done, and it also especially talks about the people who have really made this possible. Like behind the scene, there are a lot of us who have really worked hard, and definitely they deserve their credit and their due. So I'll show you guys a video about that soon. Before that, let's uh, first see if we can play the video which Vittel made. Let me check it out. So you have to bear with me because this is also the first time I am also doing this. It's first anniversary for us, and it's first time for me as well going live. So I think so. I hope everyone liked the video, and really hope that it really struck. It gave me goosebumps, honestly. So great work, Vittal. He's the guy who really made it possible and made this amazing video for all of us. And really works very hard. And similarly, as I said, there are a lot of people who are putting the effort in the club and making it possible right now. And it's because of them and you, all of us together, who are really making this thing happen. So really think that it is a great moment. And so just to quickly thank everyone who is there. There is another video which is made which will show you like who all is there and what all work they're putting in. And really you'll see the effort and the history behind on the story behind everyone. So every one of us is enjoying the work, but it's really fair that if we give credit to everyone who really where it's due. So just a minute, I'll share the another video. Uh, just hang on.
Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go. Yeah, let's go. All right, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Grown music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. To pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. Grew up, really wanna go fronts, but that's been raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark. We raw, time to go off, gone. Deuces goodbye, I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah. I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song.
Look forward to the reopening of the haircutters in 2.5 weeks.
You guys, I think so. You are live now. I've just looped you in, so it will be showing soon now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, so guys, Max and Sebastian both are like with us now, joined right from Dortmund. We really want to thank both of them for giving us the opportunity and for coming and being a part of the celebrations. So thank you both of you for joining in. So I'll talk about both of them. Like many of you know, Max, like he keeps coming to India, so you know Max and Sebastian. I'll give talk talk both about Max and Sebastian to you. So Max represents India in Dortmund, and he's senior manager new business and internationalization and represents India. And you would have seen, as I said, Max in India frequently visits India. Chennai guy, I think the Bangalore and Delhi guys can really vouch, and as well as Kolkata. It's because of him, I think, that we were able to meet Roman. So a big thanks to Max for that. And Sebastian is the guy who is handling the international fan clubs. So I am regularly in touch with him, and he really helps us. He has really helped us a lot, giving the support. So all the ticketing and everything which has happened, it's because of Sebastian. And the merchandises which I was talking about, so that Sebastian is the guy. So yeah. So before going after me, I think so you can go after Sebastian as well, so that you all can get the merchandises which we were talking about. So yeah. So so guys, you can ask the questions. So before that, I'll start, and in between you can ask the questions. I'll ask on your behalf to both of them. So, Max and Sebastian, how is it going on right now in Germany amid the virus outbreak? How is it going on for both of you?
So first things first, we would say, both of us would say, a very happy birthday to the Yellow Wall India. It's great that we can celebrate this anniversary today with you. Obviously, it would have been so much nicer to be with you in India or having you all in Dortmund, but unfortunately, we can't do it at the moment. But therefore, really big thank you, especially to you, Costa, for organizing this kind of online anniversary, which is for me personally the first time I'm doing this kind of stuff. But I think it's a great initiative, and it's really cool to see so many people here on the channel. And yeah, again, thank you for having us, and thanks for all your efforts and following BVB from India. It's always a great pleasure being on ground, and I can really tell you that I really miss it. Enjoying the good Indian food. Meeting all these nice, well, warm-hearted people. So yeah, hope to be back soon. But until then, it's great to connect with all of you via Skype or YouTube and all the social media stuff.
Yeah, definitely. One thing which I can tell about Max is that he knows a lot of Hindi. So he surprised me with in Delhi when he was talking in Hindi a bit. So yeah, you can't fool him when he comes to India. So he knows the tricks around. So definitely, yeah. Yeah, we all are happy, really happy to meet both of you. So yeah, coming back, like how is it going on right now, Sebastian? If I can ask you first, how is it going on right now amid the outbreak?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I need to say thank you to Max for the invitation and for the very warm words. I can't add anything else, but I want to say that I'm really jealous that Max already had the opportunity to visit you in India, and it was on our bucket list to come together to your place and to celebrate with you the fan club anniversary. But we do it next year. We promise it at this time that I will follow Max to India and to visit you guys. And back to your
question. It's promised, he said.
Yeah, now I think so 120 plus people are vouching for that. So you can't run really.
Yeah, now we have recorded it. Yeah. So how are we doing in quarantine? I mean, we are in home office. It's strictly permitted for us to or permitted to go to the office. And especially for me, we split our team in two smaller teams, and yeah, we had changed attendance to the office, and I'm in the luxury situation that I'm can spend time here in my flat. But to be honest, as you can see on my I missed a few shops, or especially the hair cutter.
My condition is also the same, so we both are in the same boat. So Max, how is it going on for you? How is the quarantine and amid the outbreak, how is it coming?
I mean, I think for me personally, it's quite okay because every one of my family and my friends, everyone is more or less safe and stays home. So I think we or I can't complain at all. But the overall situation, of course, it's somehow really strange, and it feels not right to see so many people suffering from this crisis and from this virus. Especially, I mean, I'm following a lot of news from India. So I just read the article about the extension of the lockdown, and I think especially for you, it's not really easy. I mean, for all of us, it's not easy. But I think especially if you look at people, I mean, who are working in different cities and not in their home cities, and really are somehow in a much tougher situation than we are here in Germany. I think it's great to see how you cope with the situation, and I mean how many people coming up with creative solutions to help everyone and to really try to make everyone stay together and come over the situation. And again, me personally, I can't complain at all. I mean, I have a nice flat here. Sun is shining at the moment in Dortmund. So sometimes I'm sitting in my home office, which means my balcony with my computer. So could be worth.
Yeah. How was the Easter celebration for both of you? I couldn't ask that, but now is a good moment. Like I've seen both of you, so I can ask that.
Sebastian, how did you celebrate Easter?
I'm not that familiar with Easter. I simply did nothing. I can't visit my family because my mother is not in the best condition. But for me, I spent an hour outside enjoying the sun. Yeah, drank 2 or 3 beers. That was my Easter.
Nice. So one question, Max, already for you from Utkarsh. So he's asking you like, what kind of Indian food do you enjoy when you come to India?
At what time is my question to him then? I mean, there are different foods I enjoy pretty much depending on the daytime. In the morning, I would say idli and dosa, especially masala dosa is one of my favorites. For lunch, or let's call it the afternoon snack, it's more pav bhaji,
Nice.
the typical Mumbai street food. And in the evening, of course, I wouldn't mind to have some nice chicken tikka or paneer tikka with a nice kingfisher beer. Yeah, so I'm pretty flexible,
Yeah.
I would say. And of course, a bit of chat here and there. So I miss it.
Sebastian, you are used to having spicy food?
To be honest, I'm not that used to, but I get closer step by step. We have a pretty good Indian restaurant here close to my flat, and before Corona, I started eating Indian food, and my stomach doesn't like it that much, but I but I like it.
Now you have Max with you now. He's a trained person now. He can really guide you when it comes to Indian food now. No,
Yeah.
I remember the experience, Max, when you came to Delhi and you took Basti, I think so, to Chandni Chowk, and the expression which he had when I asked him about that, that was really priceless. Really, it was a great experience. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Sebastian would also have great time when he'll come to Delhi or any other state. I offered Max as well. So whenever you can come, definitely I can also join, and can be your tour guide here whenever you want to come.
I would say that's one of the most fun parts at our job. So whenever we travel, I mean, we meet some nice BBB-minded people and
Yeah.
fans, and I mean, having them at our site and walking with them through the streets. I mean, it's always great to taste different foodie places
Yeah.
because I mean, you really being somewhere in a foreign country without any local assistance, it's always difficult
Yeah.
because then you always end up in these touristic places, right, where
Yeah.
it's not really authentic.
Yeah.
But as soon as you have guys like you on ground at your site, I mean, then it's always paradise.
Yeah. We can really take you to the hidden gems, the places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one question more Anish is asking is about the Dortmund team, if Dortmund legends are coming to India or if it's in the plan.
Yeah, actually, we were supposed to have had the legends already on ground. So actually, we planned a legends match in India for the third weekend of March, so for the 22nd of March. But unfortunately, we had to postpone it in the very last minute, or at least 2 weeks before that, because of Corona. So this decision was really not an easy one for us, and we really planned it until the very last minute. But unfortunately, I mean, when the spreading of the virus was progressing, and even Europe was then more and more affected, we said, okay, it's not really I mean, as much as we would have loved to bring the Legends team down to India, but we said on the other side, we need also to take responsibility, especially for our fans, and therefore trying to get them into a stadium and having everyone in the stadium packed, standing close together. We said it's not really responsiveness, and therefore, unfortunately, we had to call it off in the last minute. But we are already working on a next date and match opportunity, and as soon as something is confirmed, we'll definitely inform you accordingly.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Sebastian, one question is for you. If you play FIFA, Aman is asking if you play FIFA, he'd like to play FIFA with you.
Oh, I'm the worst FIFA player in the world. I suppose it's like I never had a PlayStation for my youth, and now I ordered me one here in the quarantine time, and now I'll try to get better, but I have not the FIFA game yet. But in the future, I try to improve myself.
No, definitely. If you get a chance, we can definitely play together, all of us. You both are really close to Dortmund. Like it's really difficult for us, like without the games, and like weekends really go dry for me. If you ask me, most of the time my weekends were watching the game only. So how is it? How are both of you coping? Like being so close to Dortmund and yet not able to watch the game. It's really like unnatural situation which we have. But how are you both of you coping with that thing that yes, today it should have been a classicer, but it's not happening.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, it feels really strange for me because I mean, I'm from Dortmund, so I'm born and raised in
Yeah,
Dortmund, and I know the city. Every second weekend, normally the city goes mad, right?
yeah,
Because we have 81,000 people going to the stadium.
yeah,
And in these days, it feels really strange every other Saturday or Friday because there are no matches happening. And in addition to that, I mean, we are asked to stay back, stay at home. But once a day, I go out at least for a short run or jog. And sometimes I pass by the stadium and seeing this big massive stadium standing there.
yeah,
And you really miss something. So it's yeah, strange times, but I think it's a very nice turn of our management because they transformed some parts of the stadium in corona testing
yeah,
facility nowadays. And I think that's also a great initiative because then the stadium is not really unused, but it's nowadays used in a different way. And I think nowadays it's really in a more important way than it was used before. So I think therefore it helps to come over the situation, at least without football at the moment.
Yeah, can understand that. Sebastian, if you want to add something.
Yeah, I mean, missing the Klassiker or in the future having the Klassiker without fans is like really bad situation. But for me, I miss the derby a little more.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a BVB fan now for around 24 years or something, and I went to a lot of derbies here away and home matches, and beating Schalke in our stadium is. It's the best feeling ever, or best feeling in a year. But I don't know how I will feel when we are playing Schalke without fans. And I mean, we had the experience in Paris, and I think you can't compare it to a normal match. It's it's totally different. The players are saying the same. I mean, you can listen to what they say. It's you can hear that when you watch the match in TV, so that it's totally different. And as Max already mentioned, I mean, it seems to be a little ghosty here. It's like a ghost town here in Dortmund at the moment, especially the area around the stadium. But now with the good decision of our management board that we have like the test center for the corona, I think it was the best decision we could do.
Yeah, I think so. We all discussed in the group as well. Like these are the moments when we really feel proud that all of us support Dortmund, because it's really a special thing that Dortmund comes out and always goes and help the community and the fans. So it's always of the fans. So yeah, these are really special moments. Tough times, but really it's really happy to see that club is supporting in that sense. So, Max, RN is asking you, how did you find Kolkata? And Akash asked you if you are up for some Golgappas when you next time come.
I like Kolkata, especially the stadium. I mean, the stadium is massive. I was fortunate enough to be allowed to enter the grass as well, and standing down there on the grass and looking to this massive stadium. It really blows you away somehow, because you don't expect this kind of stadium in India. Yeah. At least I didn't expect it. Of course, I read some Wikipedia articles about one of the biggest football stadiums in the world, but if you really then there and being down on the ground and standing there and just imagine how the tribunes must look like when they're filled for derby between Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, I think that must be once in a lifetime experience, and I hope really to be able to experience it hopefully next season or maybe next season, but would be really, really great to really experience this football craze in and around Calcutta.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Next time when you come, as we said, bring Sebastian as well. So each state has a different value to add. I think so he'll really enjoy going to different states and meeting Dortmund fans as well. So definitely,
sure.
Would be a great thing.
Sure.
I really look forward to it.
Yeah. Now it's recorded as well, as Max said. What was your special moment for both of you, like being so close and being a passionate fan as well of Dortmund? So any special moments you have from supporting for these many years?
I think it was a last-minute victory against Malaga and the Champions League final. And my first final was in Berlin for the Cup 2008. And I think that these are my highlights from a fan perspective.
Yeah. Max?
Difficult question. I would say it was the header of Jens Lehmann when he used to play for Schalke in 1997, and he was the first Bundesliga goalkeeper ever who scored a goal with his head. But back then, unfortunately, he was still playing for Schalke and not for Dortmund. And yeah, that was one of my first matches I've been to the stadium as a 10-year-old boy together with my father, and that was really impressive somehow, even though the result was not the best one. And otherwise, I think, yeah, I was also at the cup final in 2008, which was, again, unfortunately, wrong result, but a great party before and afterwards, I would say. And of course, the Champions League's final. Yeah, there are many good moments, I would say.
Did anyone of you get a chance to go to the UCL final when it happened?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I can associate, like, I have talked to so many fans here. The Malaga game, I think so, was the really highlight. Like, many of the people, when I asked them, like, how did you got to know about Dortmund? So that Malaga game always comes up. That was the game when really it triggered that, yes, Dortmund is something, and I really want to support this team. So that was a really special moment. Like, one of many UCL special nights which we have till now. Even the latest, the game where Hakimi took us to the victory, that was a very special game. So one of our fan was there actually, so he was giving live commentary at that time. So it was really fun being at that time. Yeah. And you won't believe, Max, the game which you're talking about, when I was coming to Germany, that was the only game which was present on the airline, and I didn't know that it was the same game, and I really got disappointed at the end when I came to know that Lehman scored with the header and won it for the Schalke. So yeah, so really, it's something unique about that. So yeah. So what do you both feel about Yellow Wall India? Like, both of you have been associated with us also. Like, it's been a year for you as well. Like, being a part of the club. Max has been in India, and I've been in touch with Sebastian as well. So keep updating him about it. So, like, what do you feel? How do you feel our club is like? What is your perspective about that?
Sebastian?
Mach ruhig.
So I can still remember the day or the evening when we met the first time, Kaustup. It was in Delhi, and the sports minister for the Klassiker screening together with the Bundesliga and the Bayern guys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, again, the result of the match was not the best one.
Yeah.
But I think it was a great evening, especially when you approached us with your idea of founding a BBB fan club, and I think that was a very special moment for all of us, especially nowadays. If you look back, so it's just 365 days ago. Sorry, days, not years ago. And looking at your social media channels and looking on the way the fans and the people are engaged and what kind of network you built over this year, I think that's pretty impressive. And again, therefore, we are really grateful and thankful. But we also hope and feel that it's not the end. It's just the beginning. It's getting more and more people on the black and yellow side. And again, I mean, India, it's a massive country, and we really feel that there are so many people who are interested into football, and therefore we really want to be close to them and let them also feel how we feel about football and about Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, it's really not the end. I think so. It's been a really surreal moment. As I said, that we grew so quickly and have a good fan base across India. But yeah, as you said, there are still a lot of fans to be touched and to be bought under our fan club to make them a part of it. Yeah. Sebastian, if you want to add anything.
Yeah, and I would like to say thank you to you, because I mean, we have the proof here with our virtual digital fan club meeting. That's the first time for Maximi as well, and for me as well. And I mean, you do such a great work here and for India. And I think now it's Max and my part to bring some legends or the legends team to India within the next years. Unfortunately, the Corona crisis is like it's like happening at the moment, but we're looking forward to increase the number of our black and yellow family in India, and I think with your help, it looks very good.
Yep, definitely. I think so, Sebastian. People are already inviting you to Kerala and Bangalore for different charts, and they're ready to give you personal tour as well.
Okay, it will be hard for me to say to my boss that I need a month break to visit India.
Definitely, we'd love to have you. Sebastian, Haggy is asking about the merchandises. I think so. We had discussed some time back, like the possibility to get the scarves printed of the club and could be distributed. So I think so. If you want to touch upon that a bit.
Yeah, we are still looking for a solution. We have the issue that our supplier does not ship to India. But I'm in discussion with our merchandising department that we order the scarves and that they are shipping that. For the moment, they're a little struggling with our international BBB fan shop, but we are working on it. And I'm very positive that we find a solution. I think within the next weeks. We're doing these scarf orders twice a season. I think the next order will be in May. And once it's time, I will get back to you, and then we can do the order together, and I will make sure that they will be sent to India.
Yeah, because a lot of fans keep asking me about this when they see the pictures, or today also when I shared them. So they really want to get the merchandise of Yellow Wall India to be a part of it, officially to really hold something in their hand. So
Yeah.
would be great if it could happen quickly. So, Max, someone asked about the Kerala experience. How was your experience in Kerala when you came?
Kerala. I think what's the name of Kerala where God
Kochi.
kisses the country? Oh, Kochi. It was Kochi, right? Yeah, true. But I mean, even Kerala with the backwaters and the national parks and the mountains and the tea farms. So it's such an amazing piece of land, I would say, because we have everything. You have the nicest beaches. You have delicious fresh fish to eat. You have coconut trees all around. You have great tea to drink. So I would say it's still one of my favorite places in India, I would say.
Nice. Chandru is asking to both of you if you have any other team other than Dortmund which you really admire in football. Could be Bundesliga or any other team. And don't say Schalke.
I mean, for me, it's only BBB, but in the last year, to be honest, I'm really little into Liverpool, to be honest.
Nice.
I mean, it's the best football we have seen, and
Liverpool, I think so, because of Klopp. Whenever I talk to Liverpool fans here who are in Delhi, official fans, so they really have a great respect for Dortmund because of Klopp and the atmosphere which he had created, environment they can also feel in their club now. So really a Klopp connection is already there, and then the loyalty of the fan base and everything, the culture is little similar to what Dortmund also has. So there is always a mutual respect between Liverpool and Dortmund. Yeah. Max, what about you?
Maybe it sounds a bit strange, but I follow Real Kashmir FC from India.
Nice.
Because I've been there once. So the team invited me to be there for one match. Back then they played in the second I-League division. And I was a bit hesitating to go to Kashmir because of all the bad news you're reading here in Germany. But I said, no, I mean, if they really invite me, then I'll give it a try. And I would say it was one of my best experiences so far, because Kashmir, I mean, it's a difficult situation there, but the people are so nice, and the landscape was beautiful. You had such a good fresh air, the mountains, the scenery is beautiful.
Yeah.
And then sitting there in this very, very small basic stadium and watching 22 guys playing football in the middle of the mountains was really somehow like an experience. And then following their stories over the last 2 or 3 years, coming from more or less nothing, like the second I-League division, and then going all the way up to the first I-League division. And I mean, they played last season a pretty good season, I would say, finishing second or third place. So I think that's really somehow authentic, cool football development based on a pretty sustainable, holistic club management with the right people on board and the right mindset, and therefore I really, really like them.
Yeah, I think so. Good choice. I think so. I've also read about it. They have a very good story of how what they have achieved, considering the circumstances which they had. So yeah, really a good choice. I think so. I don't know how much time do you both have. How much we can continue if you both have any. How much time do you have right now with you?
50 minutes left. It's really fine. I mean,
Yeah. So okay. I think so. Yes, because there are a lot of questions which are coming, so I don't want to hold both of you back because your day has just started. So. So Kiran is asking, I think so before that Hagi asked about visiting to Dortmund. I think so Sebastian is the guy for that. There were a couple of times when Venkatraman and there was another guy who approached us to go to for the Klassiker and the Bayern game, for the Bayern game and the Derby. So as I've told everyone that if you want the ticket, this is a luxury which we have, that it can be reserved and then payment and everything can be given after that. So yeah, so you can always contact me, and Sebastian is always there to support in that sense. He can always get us the tickets whenever we record, but the only condition that we have to inform them in advance so that they can arrange it and it doesn't get wasted. Sebastian, if you want to add anything.
Please make sure that you inform us as soon as you plan to come to Dortmund, and it needs to be before the official pre-sale. Otherwise, the stadium is sold out within minutes. And to be able to do anything for you, we need to know it as soon as possible. Yeah. Or I mean, it's usually like 6 weeks before the match takes part.
Yeah. Thanks, Sebastian, for the information. Kiran is asking about the current team. What do you think about the current team, and who is your favorite player in Dortmund?
Our all-time favorite player?
Yeah, all time.
For me, it's Tomasz Rosicki.
Nice, legend. Max?
I would say Jürgen Kohler and Julio Cesar. Not too sure, but I like them both, especially the way they played in a very calm, relaxed way. But whenever it was critical and necessary, they were there. So that was pretty impressive for me.
And Varun is just related to this. Varun is asking about the current team. What do you think about the team which we have right now?
I think it's technically one of the best teams we ever had. Yeah. It's pretty young. With our buying policy from last season to buy Emre Can, I think we did a very good job. I would love to see them playing, especially Sancho and Haaland together for the next season, but we don't know what will happen.
That would be really a dream. Like if Sancho could really continue for one more season, I believe it would be really a builder of team which we will have, continuing with the core which we have right now. Max, what about you?
I mean, Sebastian mentioned all the relevant points. I think the strategy of somehow relying on young talents and developing them to the next level or to world-class level, I think that's a pretty good, solid strategy. And I mean, nowadays, or first half of the season was just fun to watch the guys playing together, and especially when Haaland and Can joined. I mean, it got even better, especially the PSG game at home. I think that was one of the best matches of the season, at least the second half. And I think there's a huge potential, and therefore we really want to restart the football to watch the guys playing again.
Yeah, yeah, as soon as possible, but con- in the safe scenario, in the safe situation, really.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah. That's given.
yeah,
That's top priority for all of us here in Dortmund
yeah,
and everywhere in the world. I would say, of course. I mean, health is it's always number one.
yeah,
Um, Keep everyone safe, and football is then maybe second or third. But yeah, as mentioned
yeah,
before, it's somehow strange having this big stadium here, and the players training every day now again in smaller groups,
yeah,
obviously, because they are not allowed to train all together. But yeah, I mean, sun is shining. It feels really like football needs to be
yeah.
restarted
They started from.
somehow soon, but of course under the necessary circumstances to keep everyone safe.
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Euro being postponed is a blessing, really, that this season can really go ahead and can get finished. So never know. Maybe Dortmund could win. Would be a great story. Restarting again and then going on to win the title would be a great story. So yeah, just last, what are your thoughts? Both of your thoughts. What do you want? Any message to be told to all of us fans in India?
I mean, stay safe, everyone. I think that's top priority at the moment. So please follow all the regulations in order to keep everyone safe and really to get over this situation as soon as possible. And otherwise, I mean, yes, of course, please keep BVB still in your hearts. And as soon as the guys are back on the pitch, please follow and please continue to follow us and hope to see you then for the next derby or the next Classica viewing somewhere in India then
Yeah,
together with Sebastian this time.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I have to say, here's to you. It's not a birthday without a beer,
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to further celebrations with you.
yeah, yeah. Same. Stay safe.
Well said, Sebastian. Cheers.
Nice. Yeah, both of you also stay safe and really, as always, like both, I can say that you both are the coolest people. Like, really had a great time whenever I've met both of you, and especially in Dortmund, it was really a great moment, and could only be possible because both of you, Max really helped, Sebastian really helped me, and was a very good moment. And I'm sure whenever next time we all would come, and would love to come in group next time. So definitely would be great to meet you as well in Germany, both of you. And till that time, I really hope both of you also in between come to India, and we all could definitely then next time could really meet in person and could take the celebration ahead. Yeah, stay safe and yeah, hope to see you both soon.
Good. Thanks so
Yeah,
much, Kastu.
thank you.
Best regards to everyone. Stay safe and hope to see you soon, either in India or in Dortmund then.
Yeah,
Looking
bye.
forward to you all here.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Take
Bye
care.
bye. So, thank you guys for being uh, in the part for the celebrations. And as I said, really, uh, it's because of all of you that we have been able to achieve this much. And really want to thank all of you and hope to see you soon. Would definitely would love to have celebration together next time, and really heartening to see all of you coming and being a part of the celebrations. And yeah, let's keep growing the club and stick together and take care. Yeah, see you. Bye.